Who would Shaq be if he had your work ethic?
He'd be the greatest of all time.
What happens when you combine 7 feet, 300 pounds, insane footwork, and unstoppable power? Well, you get Shaquille O'Neal, a player so dominant the entire NBA had to change the way the game was played just to deal with it. This isn't just greatness. This isn't just GOAT-like. This is pure dominance. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. While you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified every time Her Takes uploads a new video. All right, let's jump into it. When Shaq entered the league in '92 with the Orlando Magic, it didn't take long for the league to realize this guy was different. He wasn't just big, he was fast. He wasn't just strong, he was skilled. Shaq averaged 23 points, 14 rebounds as a rookie. Let that sink in. From day one, he was bullying grown men. Shaq and Penny formed a dominant Orlando Magic duo from '93 to '96. They even reached the '95 finals. They were known for the power and finesse style. Shaq even referred to Penny as his favorite teammate and Kobe before Kobe. However, the partnership ended when Shaq left for the Lakers. Some would say it was due to contract ego and injuries impacting Hardaway. But Shaq's dominance hit another level when he joined the Lakers. Alongside Kobe, Shaq became the most unstoppable force the game had ever seen. From 2000 to 2002, the Lakers three-peated. And Shaq? Well, he won 3 straight finals MVPs. Some will argue that Kobe's better than Shaq, Shaq's better than Kobe. I'll leave that for you all to debate in the comments. I'm not sure where I am with that take. I would have to slightly lean toward Shaq because of his size and athleticism. When we're looking at those finals, he pure dominated. 38 points, 16 boards per game, shooting 60% from the field. Nobody could guard him. Not one player, not even close. Teams got so desperate, they literally started fouling him on purpose. Thus, Hack-a-Shaq was born. But it didn't matter, because even if Shaq missed his free throws, you couldn't stop him in the paint. In fact, the league ended up changing the rules partly because of his dominance. Think about that. One player back then forcing the league to adapt. Kind of sounds like somebody else we know, the Jordan rules. So he was just that good on that level as GOAT Jordan. And for me, you got to look at Jordan, Shaq, LeBron, and Curry different because all 4 of them had impact that changed the game. You might ask, what made Shaq so dominant? What made Shaq so dominant wasn't just his size. It was the combination of power, footwork, touches around the rim, and that killer-like mentality. I would say the only negative, and I really heard Kobe speak on this, was his off-court development. He should have continued to develop off the court. Shaq would drop step, spin, dunk through defenders. Rims was shaking, backboards was breaking, and careers was actually getting exposed back then. Ultimately, Shaq finished his career with 4 chips, 3 finals MVPs, 1 MVP award, 15 All-Star selections, and he did it while being the most physically dominant player we've ever seen. Even legends like Michael Jordan, LeBron James dominated, but Shaq, he overpowered the entire league. So my question is this: was Shaquille O'Neal the most dominant player in NBA history? Or is there someone else you could think that come close? Giannis, maybe? Please drop your answers in the comments. Anyway, that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, stay safe. On to the next one. Peace.
Who would Shaq be if he had your work ethic?
He'd be the greatest of all time.